Hey. So I have people ask me all the time, like, what type of food do I eat? What type of groceries do I buy? I have a lot of people that like follow my tips for cooking. So I just wanted to take the time to show you guys what it looks like to literally have nothing in my fridge and like what my groceries look like. When I say I have literally nothing, I have literally nothing in my fridge, and I'll show you guys. I'm just so freaking thirsty and wanted to make this really quick. It's our new Hydrate product that tastes so good. So my fridge is empty. I have 2 apples, a little bit of like coleslaw mix, some cheese. I have like a few pieces of bacon. That is it. So everything I got here was like, I think my total was like $109. And I know if you guys follow my health, I have gone through like so many different types of diets, so many like things that doctors tell me to do and eat and live like. And for right now, what's working for me is just like doing the best I can. And you know, when you're the only one that really cooks, sorry guys, I just took the dogs out. I have to drink something. So I'm really the only one that cooks. Marcus cooks when I'm gone, but like he doesn't know the way I like to eat. He does know the way I like to eat, but he can't really cook the way I like to eat. I'm trying to teach him as I go, but like for me to be like, I'm hungry and like my fridge looks like it does and I somehow whip up a meal, like he like doesn't understand. If you guys have seen this show Chopped, where like they're given a basket, like they have to make a meal out of it, I'm really good at that. And he just like doesn't understand how I do that. So I wanted to show you guys like the things I bought and like my thought process behind everything I purchased. So let me flip this. I'm gonna like put things away as I show you guys. So Kroger is an expensive grocery store. If you guys shop at Kroger, you will know that. It's like triple the price of any other store, but they do sometimes do things like this. Like they will have a product that is good, like this is organic lettuce, but it's probably like about to expire, like the shelf life is about to expire, and so like they put it on sale so it'll be bought quickly, but like if you look at it, like there's nothing wrong with it. I've actually never bought this. I've seen it a lot of times. It's living lettuce. It's like I could literally plant this if I wanted, but that means it's like fresh, so it's probably gonna taste really good. I've never bought this. And then it also was this organic 50-50 blend, and it has spinach and just like mixed different types of things. I looked in it, there's like some pieces that look bad inside of it, but this is usually like $4 and this is usually I think $5, and I got them both for $3. So I felt like that was a really good deal when it comes to lettuce, because if I don't buy it this way, I will not eat it, which I know is bad, but like I'll buy stuff and then like because I have other stuff that's quicker to make, I'll do that first. So I have been obsessed with mushrooms. I don't know why. I have always hated mushrooms. Literally my whole life I've hated them so much. I think they're disgusting. But then I started to get super into making soups, because that's like such an easy like thing that I can do really quick. Like since I'm on the subject, I purchased chicken, organic chicken and beef stock. And like what I'll do, like on a night where like I'm in a hurry, I will literally put in, sorry, this is a weird angle. I will put in like probably like half of this. I'll do some water, I'll do onion, garlic, because those are the things I usually always have. Like I had just bought some onion, I got 3 of them, and I'll just boil it, put some soy sauce in it to give it some like rich flavor, and I'll just make a soup out of it. And then I'll put mushrooms or whatever veggies I have, like beans. I know that's weird, but I've been putting chickpeas in my soup just like to have something in there, and it's really good. That's been my go-to. Like if Marcus is on here, he could tell you like I've been making so many soups, but I just love them. So I got 2 new pastas that I wanted to try. I basically eat, before I show you, I basically eat gluten-free and dairy-free to the best of my ability, and I don't like things that have a ton of preservatives and like really bad stuff. Just doesn't go with my stomach, doesn't go with the way I'm made up. So I try to stay away from preservatives and chemicals and bad stuff. So like my diet is usually meats, veggies, and some fruits. And then like the days that I cannot, like I don't have time and I don't want to go eat Taco Bell, like my go-to will be like gluten-free waffles with like peanut butter. So like I do have things that I can go to that will like make it easier for me. That reminds me, I forgot to get lemon juice. I use a lot of lemon juice. But for the most part, I really do try to be good about eating like just meats and veggies, because I just like feel better when I do that. But with that being said, I'm not perfect and I do like to have things that are easy for me to get. So I got 2 new types of pastas. This is all from Kroger, by the way, for those of you just getting on. This one is chickpeas, tapioca, and pea protein. So this is just beans. And then this one is organic green pea flour. So I just want to get 2 different shapes. This is like the curly one and this is the elbows. So I always keep tomato sauce in the fridge. I already have that, so I didn't buy any. So like if I'm like in a super big hurry, I will just boil this, put some tomato sauce, and then I have some dairy-free cheese. I can show you. Okay guys, dairy-free cheese, not gonna lie, it tastes weird as heck. I will not argue with that. It is very strange tasting, but for me, if I eat a lot of dairy, I do get extremely bloated. That's just the way it is. So I limit it the best of my ability. I say like my like balance is probably like 80-20. Do the best I can 80% of the time. 20% of the time, maybe I just don't feel like it. I still have a lot of pain in my spine, and like cooking, you have to stand up, and like just not about that. So I'll show you. I do use mozzarella for all the different diets I've been on. Mozzarella is like the one thing they're like, you can have mozzarella, you can have goat cheese, and you can have feta. So I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna have a cheese, it's gonna be mozzarella. Don't use it that often. Last night we literally had nothing, as you can see. It was like literally 1 in the morning. I had a can of refried beans. I'm just gonna shut this. I had a can of refried beans. I have corn tortillas in the pantry, and cooked it up with some chili powder, the beans, made tacos, and then I put this mozzarella on it, and that was literally my dinner. And then my dairy-free cheese is that I use the Daiya brand. There's a lot of different brands. I like Daiya. For it being dairy-free, it's really not that bad. Could be worse. For the way that tons of dairy makes me feel, I really don't mind it. Like for the things that I have put in my mouth, like remedy-wise, I really don't mind eating stuff like that. Like there's this one, my mom was on here, she'd laugh. There's this one called Purge Red River. It was this Chinese liquid that was brown, and it was the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. So that, compared to that cheese, is really nothing to me. So moving on, I got some strawberries. I always keep, let me pull it out. I always keep frozen fruit in my freezer. This one has bananas in it, and then this one has strawberries and blueberries. And then I'm running low on strawberries, so I got these because these are super ripe looking. So those are like the best types of strawberries to freeze. Let me just put it back real quick. I have more blueberries in there too, but I will do like 1 cup of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, which I just got, and then I will do a cup of frozen fruit, 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder, and then blend it up. Sometimes I'll add turmeric powder or cacao powder or maca powder just to have more, just to have more antioxidants. because you want antioxidants in your body to fight off free radicals. That's stuff you don't want in your body. Hey, come here. It's okay. Jimmy, come here. I never buy this, what is this called? Barbecue sauce. I never buy barbecue sauce because I usually just make my own sauces. But I was thinking, like, if Marcus is alone and he's hungry, I feel like he could just cook some chicken and pour this on it. So I wanted to get that for him. Why are they freaking out? Jimmy, it's okay. What's wrong though? Look at her. What's wrong, Jimmy? Nala. So, just gonna stick this in here. Is your dad here? Oh, there's people out here. I have the door open because it's just like such a beautiful night. Anyways, moving on. Let me just show you the fruits and veggies really quick because I'm gonna like wash them before I put them in. So I got 2 oranges, and like something that I've been doing is I have been shopping for like the week instead of like months. Like, not that anyone shops for months, but like I would get way too much and I didn't know how to like portion control. So I got 2 oranges because I know we can eat 2 oranges in like a week or two. 2 potatoes, 3 plums, a ton of avocado because I decided yesterday after watching, my brother's girlfriend's Instagram the other day. Her name's Allie. She is eating avocado toast. I was like, I used to eat avocado toast all the time, which brings me to this bread. This is not gluten-free, but it is organic and it's whole wheat. But I'm not technically allergic to gluten. I just try to avoid it. Even like a specialist told me like you are not genetically allergic to gluten, but just a preference because I know how hard it is for our bodies to digest it. But this was usually $6. It's organic grain and legume bread. 99 cents, y'all. This was a good deal. And then I got organic ground beef. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. Marcus has been craving burgers, so I might make like my own burgers and then use that live lettuce to make like, that will be like the bun. And then I never buy pork except bacon, so that is pork, that's a lie. I never buy pork loin, but I saw that they had natural pork loin, which it has no antibiotics or hormones. This was $8. I will admit, organic meat is very pricey. That's why I buy it in very small quantities at a time, and I resort to soups a lot because organic meat is so pricey. So don't know what I'm gonna do with the pork yet. If y'all are the same age as me, or I mean, I'm sure everyone knows about this, but do y'all remember what was it called? Was it shake and bake? Is that what it's called? Where you like, we always did it with pork. That's why I thought of it. Where you like, you had the breading and you put it over something and you baked it and it was like the best thing ever. I'm gonna do a spin on that, but not like the one with a ton of preservatives. I'm gonna make my own. So I'm very excited about that. I got some organic mustard because I always put that in my coleslaw. I got some capers because I love making chicken piccata. I got this, not gonna lie. I have a weird weakness for marshmallows. I know it's weird. I don't know why I like them so much, but I love marshmallows. I never buy this. This is the first time I bought this in probably 2 years. But I saw it and I was like, I need it. I just need it this one time. But my mom used to make us fluffernutters, and so I got this really big jar of peanut butter because at Kroger, this freaking giant thing, 4 pounds, is $5, which is crazy. It's a very good deal. So I bought that, and I'm gonna make fluffernutters crackers. I have this organic rice crackers that I use for snacks, so I'll probably do that late at night when I'm like really hungry. And then at Kroger, they have like pre-sliced meat and cheese that you can buy near the produce section. I got sliced ham off the bone, and then Colby Jack because that's Marcus's favorite. I got gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Y'all, I try not to do sugar, but you know, we just need sugar sometimes. And on the days that I really need it, I would much rather go to something like this, like gluten-free, than like go to Sonic and get like a Blast, or go to the gas station and get like candy. I'm gonna just have healthier options available to me if I need them. So I got some organic cage-free brown eggs. I usually get organic or pasture farms or something like that, but at Kroger, literally the worst value for eggs. Don't ever buy eggs at Kroger. The ones that I usually get at Walmart, is this a hair? What the frick? The ones I usually get at Walmart are like $3.99, and at Kroger they're like $6, which is like crazy. So I got these Kettle potato chips. I love these so much. And then I got Marcus these. These are his favorite. And so Marcus does not grocery shop, but I said, what do you want from the grocery store? And he said corn dogs. So I got him this giant thing of corn dogs. I will never eat these. I think they're gross. And then for one night, if we like neither of us want to cook anything or go out, I got this pizza. I know it's so bad. I was gonna get a dairy-free, gluten-free one, but Marcus, I'm not gonna make him eat that. Like, I would rather me eat something for him than him have to eat something for me, because I know it's gross. Like, if like any of my friends took a bite of the pizza, dairy-free, gluten-free pizza, they'd be like, this is actual cardboard and the cheese tastes like a wall. So I'm not gonna make Marcus do that. What did I say? What the frick do? I feel like I say that all the time. So I think that's everything. I'm literally starving. I have only eaten chips and salsa today with Rachel, and then we split like this Asian salad mix. Oh, that's so funny. When it like got in my face, that's funny. So we ate this Asian salad mix earlier, and that's all I've eaten, and it was like not a big bag. So with all this, like, I don't even know what I'm gonna make. I'm like so hungry, I don't even want to like cook something, so I'll figure it out. So I don't think it's bad. I get the Daiya one. I've tried every single brand, because when I had to be extremely strict during like the treatments that doctors had me on, like I could not cheat, or they would like not like that. So like I've tried every single brand of gluten-free, dairy-free, everything. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. Like, if I'm super hungry and I'm being really strict, I'll eat the whole friggin' pizza myself. But Marcus is a boy, and I feel like boys eat a lot more than girls do, and I'm not gonna make him eat that pizza. I mean, he will do it. He would do it for me. Not saying he wouldn't, but I just feel bad. I feel like I'm definitely going to make those gluten-free cookies tonight, because I'm very excited about those. But I don't know what to make. My dad was talking about how he's gonna make some latkes. If anyone is half Jewish or full Jewish like me, you would know what latkes are, but basically it's like the potato pancake. So that's why I bought these. You just like, I have like an attachment on my Cuisinart, and it shreds it, and then you shred it with an onion, and you fry them. I fry them in coconut oil, not vegetable oil. So good. So I said this earlier about my diet. I do the best I can. I don't like to eat gluten. I don't like to eat dairy, but like, I'm not gonna like punish myself for eating bad, because especially when I don't feel like cooking and Marcus doesn't cook, I'm gonna go to something that's easier to make, that's not as time consuming, and it's probably not always gonna be the best, but I do the best I can. It's like 80-20, but I just prefer, because I know like I've gone through so much gut stuff. Like I had IBS, I had leaky gut, like I have been through everything, and so I just like know how to treat my stomach better. Kenzie, which are you referring to? A brand for what? Just let me show you guys. I am taking 16 supplements a day. I have a ton of stuff. This is for my genetic specialist, but for like gut health, I have my probiotics, not here, but I have a digestive enzyme which helps your body break down foods. I have fish oil. I have aloe vera juice. If you want good gut health, start with this. Tastes like water, so it's super easy to just add in your diet. You just take like a couple tablespoons in the morning. Oh girl, let me tell you, these are the best gluten-free cookies. Screenshot immediately. Okay, they're so good. So good. I could literally be a spokesperson. Like, they should sponsor me. They are like fluffy and like they're too good. They're so good. Everyone needs these. These are better. I like these better than regular cookies, like frozen cookies. If you're talking about my supplements, like that you'd hate that. Personally, yes. If this was 2 years ago and I had to be doing all this stuff, my mindset was like, yeah, they're at Kroger and they're at Walmart and they're at Sprouts, if you have Sprouts. And Whole Foods, I think. So yeah, like my mindset used to be not good. When I was sick, like before I started It Works and I was like really sick and like didn't really have a sense of hope, I was like constantly negative and like I'd always say, why me? Like, why does this happen to me? Like, I always like, woe is me all the time. And now I think of it like, yes, what I go through sucks. What I feel sucks sometimes. But like, I know that God has a plan for me in my life. And like, everything that I go through, all the pain that I feel, like, it hurts and it sucks. But like, I know I could help someone one day, or like my journey is going to be told. And I keep saying like my mess has a message, and I'm just going to like stay true to that, because like if these supplements that I'm taking get rid of the things that I feel, it's so worth it to me. So I don't care. And that's why I'm so consistent. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't mind. Cause like my main concern, never show this on live, but why not? Who knows who's going to get this far? My main complaint is that I have fluid and inflammation all over my body. You know, some people would call it fat, but this is accumulation of inflammation since like literally since I was born. They didn't know how to treat my body right. The doctors didn't know they didn't test me for like any genetic things, which is no one's fault. Just medicine wasn't established then. And so if you see, this is all fluid and inflammation all over. Like literally it feels like there's water in my arm. It's in my stomach, it's on my butt, it's on my thighs. It's really bad. And I basically feel like I'm bruised all over. Like when I wear jeans and I bend over, it literally feels like someone has punched me. Like all over, like just going like this, or when people hug me or touch me, I feel so bruised. And like just to not feel that and to like enjoy being cuddled or enjoy a hug, or like not look at myself and feel absolutely disgusted because I feel like I'm trapped in someone else's body or a body that isn't mine. I cannot wait for that day. And so doing everything I have to do, or that people tell me to do, and just giving it everything I have, I really don't mind. Like, yes, there's days where I literally cannot look in the mirror, and I do shower with the lights off, and I don't like looking at my body yet, but I just believe that God has a plan. And any doctor that's helping me currently, I'm just gonna give it my everything, because I'm not gonna half-ass something that could potentially help me if I give it my all. Oh, Kenzie, like, I just believe that like God has a plan for everyone. And like, yeah, we all have issues in life and we all have things that freaking suck a lot, but like I just know that there is a plan and there is a way, and I'm gonna always stick to that. And like the people that like have like very minor things wrong with them and they like complain about it every single day, I just want to be like, you don't know who you could help by working on that issue, you know? Yeah, so fibromyalgia, I was diagnosed with that too. And it turns out that fibromyalgia is just inflammation. And inflammation can be taken away. And so the people that, not saying that this is true for everyone, I'm saying with my personal experience with fibromyalgia, I went into a doctor's office and they pinched me and they asked me if it hurt, and then they diagnosed me with fibromyalgia. If you pinch someone, it freaking hurts. So I personally am not trying to step on any toes if you do have it. Inflammation like if you have inflammation, if you're diagnosed with fibromyalgia, it means that there's something not right within you. And I learned that whenever I went to a naturopath and they scanned my body, and it turns out just like I was deficient in a few things, or my body wasn't processing the right way on like certain aspects. And like when you look at the body as a whole and heal from the inside out, those type of diagnoses are irrelevant. And so like when I was diagnosed with Lyme disease and lupus and fibromyalgia and arthritis and all these different things, like that wasn't the main issue, and they made me feel like it was. So I literally spent 4 years treating every single thing separately and not looking at the core, the genetics, the immune system, like things like that. And like now I've realized that the whole time that any type of doctor or treatment or surgery I went through was unnecessary if I just would have looked at my genetics, because by me treating something I didn't truly have, I was like, what do I call it? Like stirring the pot. I was making it worse. I was feeling worse and worse with every treatment because I wasn't actually getting things treated the correct way. So that's just my experience with fibromyalgia. But for me, when I started It Works and I started drinking the greens every day, my fibromyalgia was gone. Like I wasn't like a constant ache. My ache now is due to completely different things, but the greens like totally took it away. It took away my migraine. So yeah, that's my experience. But so there's nothing really for me to talk about since like there's not any more comments. I'm gonna go ahead and go and cook because I'm so hungry, and I'll post a picture of what I make in the comments. So I hope everyone has a great Thursday and a beautiful night. I think it's Thursday. Yes, yesterday was church. Beautiful night, and I love you guys and all my supporters and everyone that just like keeps up with me. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Like I remember when I decided 3 years ago that I was gonna start sharing and being public about my struggles and being vulnerable, and it was like literally the scariest thing I ever did. Like I could literally get emotional thinking about it, but like when you get loud, when you like share your struggles, your mess and your journey will become someone else's hope. You'll be able to share your pain and your fears and overcome them, and you maybe will help someone else overcome them as well. And like I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to share everything I've been through and my experiences because I know maybe I could help someone. And that is why I just continue to be so open and honest and share my flabby body on here, even though it's like very uncomfortable for me to share, because maybe someone else is going through that, and maybe you need to go to the genetic doctor. I'm going to, but yeah, hope everyone has a great night.